Hey guys, so got a new video. I haven't been really posting a lot recently about Forex. Kind of want to give a brief rundown. Kind of going through learning some of the stuff. Started with 15 minutes and like it went to 1 hour. Kind of played with 4 hours a little bit. I think I'm kind of going more of like a day trade on the daily chart. I don't. I only trade at Forex majors. I think looking at I don't like you can see I don't even have New Zealand to the U.S. dollar. I think it's kind of stupid to go through all these other pairs. You want more volatile market. Forex majors usually do. They usually have more of the market moving or news that moves markets. So I have Donchain channels, just regular length 20. Is more of a basic setup because I've found when you do more stuff, you put more signals, it becomes too confusing. I like Donchain channels. If you haven't heard of them, take a look at them. Um, Richard Donchain had created them. I have a 200 EMA, same thing, basic. I have a MACD. The only thing is, actually, I had to change that. I don't know why I didn't update for my work computer, but um, fast length 40, slow length 50, signal smoothing still 9, just like a regular MACD. The only thing I changed on this MACD is kind of for myself. Trading View kind of a moderator said it's can change for minimal changes, but I add these horizontal lines just to make them more around the zero line. This is an area I don't really like. If there's a cross around here, I don't pay attention to it. And then if you can see in the bottom, I have ATR, which you should always be trading with ATR. I think it's a good tool just to have. Anyone can have. Gives you, if you don't know what ATR is, average true range. It'll give you the true range. See right here is 11.7. So if you're on USD, Euro to USD, this would be about 12 pips per bar. You can see if it's gaining, you're kind of going in an uptrend. This is kind of consolidating a bit. Um, this is more of a horizontal trend here. So anyway, get into it. I'm mainly looking at my EMA, my 200-day EMA is if it's above it, I'm trading long. If it's below it, I'm trading short. Just immediately gets that 50-50 for you. So you have a 50% probability already. MACD on the 40-50, I like it. It's a kind of a slower, especially for the daily. It gives you a good spot. You can see right here, we're going up. We have this downtrend continually. So downtrend channels will show you that a new low is basically set. So right here breaks a low. We're going to go down. If you traded, I usually try to get in right around here. Yeah, you're going to go up a little bit. You're getting 1.5. We're going down. We have 4% on the daily chart. So here we have a MACD cross. It's going up. But we have a reversal. We have a new high set on Donchian channels. Sorry that this is blue and this is blue, but we have a new high on Donchian channels. You can trade here. You are going to go down a good bit. You are trading long term though. I don't think you should have, a 2-to-1 stop loss. Say, we're going. I mean, even with a 2%, 2 times stop loss, you're doing pretty good. But that's what the MACD. The 200 EMA is going to bring you over to here. It's closing within, above the EMA. We have Donchian channels trending up. We have MACD trending up. ATR is going down, but just ignore that for this. um, that doesn't really apply. It's more for if you want to use it for your take profits or stop loss. So we would kind of enter here. You could enter over here like I originally shown you. I don't really like that drop. You do have a good push up here. Another rejection of the 200 EMA, but we're going above the 200 EMA. Because here, I'm only taking short trades. You do have confirmation. You could take this trade. A lot of people will get stopped out right here. right here. You would probably get stopped out with your stop loss. So I'm taking it here. We're on Euro USD. We're back December 1st, 2022, because we're on the daily chart. Excuse me. So let's go long position. So we have a breakup. Let's say we just enter here at the open. And kind of tops out right here. Let's just say we set a stop loss somewhere around here below the EMA. Ones that that's probably like 1 or 2 ATRs below the 200 EMA. Personally, I think I'm going to start not putting a stop loss because we're going almost 2 months here, right? December 5th, 2022 to February 1st, 2023. So about 2 months, but you have a 4.2% gain. If you are trading, let's pull up our trading panel. I would trade a lot, 100,000 units, 50 to 1 leverage. So if you're trading 50 to 1 leverage, that's $4,000. It's a pretty good trade. I'm trying to go because I have a job. I figured the 1 hour was still 15-minute was too much at my job to kind of pay attention to. I was getting stopped out a lot. 1 hour was still kind of like, for this strategy, it was kind of giving false signals still. But this is good if you have a job. You just don't have a lot of time to trade. So let's actually bring this down a little bit more because it's a lot. So this is a 2 to 1. I don't think you should set a stop loss. I think you should set a faux stop loss, I would guess you call it. Like this. Just if it starts going below this, cancel. Get out of the trade. A lot of times you set a stop loss and it just hits, and then the market makers are making money off of you. That's why I feel like a stop loss is sometimes they know where you're going to stop out at. They know where you're setting it at. Because this is swing trading long term. So I'm going to try to swing this up. It's swinging up. I'm entering above the 200 EMA. The on-chain channels are breaking up, but we're waiting above the 200 EMA. And then MACD is still above. It's actually crossing the zero line. That's another good confirmation for crossing the zero line with this band I created, which is 0.00. It's 3 zeros and a 3. 0.0003 and negative 0.0003. And then zero line. Crossing over the zero line, crossing above the 200 EMA. The on-chain channels are going up. And, that's a times 50. Like I said, you're doing $4,000. That's double the margin I'm using. The margin for 100,000 is $2,200. You would clear 4,000 here. Let's go to another one. I don't really like the sideways. We're below the zero line on USD to yen. So again, I'm not taking this trade. We're below the zero line. That's kind of acting as an EMA too. So we do have a breakup here. You could take this trade. It is closing above, right? We'll just say here. So over 17 days, you are doing about 3 weeks, 2.23%. Let's say 2.25. 2.25. Margin is 5,000 for this. I only have a 20 to 1 for USD yen on Awm-R. But you're still trading 100,000 units, I believe, right? Yeah, 100,000 units. I'm still clearing $2,000, right? It's a good percentage. I have 100,000. It's a good trade there. Really, like I said, you can trade up here. Donchian's going down here. Donchian's really clearing that. Um, like I said, you might get stopped out here. This is a good trade here. You're down. I mean, it's over 2 months, but you're down almost 8% on USD yen. Either way, you're kind of winning. Um, if we wait to close below it, so we're kind of here. We're still gonna we might you're gonna go for a loss for a little bit. We're still clearing about 3% over a month. $3,000 a month. I mean, that's pretty good. I really like Euro to USD, USD to yen, GBP. So the British pound to USD is pretty good. Sometimes I feel like it's a smaller market compared because they're not part of the euro. I like Aussie to USD. Same thing. We kind of same thing with Euro USD. We kind of have the same thing. We have crossing the zero line. We're above the EMA. We're closing here above the EMA. We're going up 3%, 3.5 weeks, $3,000. Again, leverage 33 to 1 for Aussie to USD. So we're still trading. I go off one lot worth for all my units. So for Aussie USD is 150,000 units for basically the value of one lot for any other pair like Euro to USD. So I try to trade that range. So that's still about $3,000. Again, Donchian channel is going down. MACD is below the signal line. We're not crossing the zero line, but that's fine because we do have this confirmation. This is just another confirmation if we're going below the zero line. But you can see right here when we cross the zero line, we start consolidating. Period of consolidation here. Nothing's going on. We got a lot of news coming up this next week. So we're going to trade from right here. Donchian channel's trending down. We're setting new lows. Don't have to pay attention to the highs coming down. We're setting new lows. So we're coming down. We close below. We get this bar that's closing below. This one's opening here. And we're going down. So right here, 3% again. It's kind of worse on all these Forex major pairs. We have USD to Swiss franc, another good one. This usually is kind of like trading gold with the Swiss franc. We're closing below. Okay, we're getting a 2% up, but over the course we have 5.5%. That is over half a year. But let's go just here, 2% over about a month and a half. You're still doing about $2,000, $1,000-ish bucks a month. I mean, it's a process. It's a long-term game. That's what I'm finding out with Forex trading. A lot of people want to trade the 5-minute, the 15-minute. You want to make quick money. I'm seeing that it's more of a long game, just like any other investor. So, I mean, we have to factor in. I really haven't factored in overnight holdings because you're using leverage. I don't know how much that would affect our profit. I haven't really looked into that yet, but I think the strategy's pretty good if you don't have all the time and resources to dump into doing this every day. You can kind of just right here we're back in November, but long term you're making a lot of gains. We're here. If you go all the way to now, so you close out here. I mean, we're almost 6%. It's $6,000 in half a year, off of about $3,000. It's still great returns. It's still really good returns. Plus, it has a higher rate of probability because you have all of these separate indicators that give you a lot of good confirmations with each other. We're closing below the 200 EMA. Yes, we're going back up because we're hitting that Donchian channel. We're popping back up. But we're setting new lows. USD CAD, same thing. This one will be kind of hard right here. Don't know what's going to happen with the USD with gas going up. Like I said, you can ignore the 200 EMA about above and below. I say it improves your probability by a lot. But say you take the trade here, we're opening here. I mean, over just a couple weeks, you're still closing $1,300 in 2 weeks. If you want to be in it quick now, I say take profit would be at least 1.5% at minimum. I'm seeing a lot of trades, like I said, about 2% or higher, but 1.5 would be good. Usually it's about 2 to 3 weeks, so you're clearing every 2 to 3 weeks about $1,500. From what I've seen, doing some back testing and looking at previous data, if you do at least 1.5%, it's usually within the month. And if you're trading one lot, you're doing about $1,500 trading one lot like I am. So about every 2 months, because you're gonna have losers, I say you should double that money. So let me know what y'all think. If this has helped you, like, subscribe, whatever. Subscribe on Minds, I guess. I'm gonna post this on Minds. If you're not on Minds, get on it. But yeah, this is what I'm looking at recently. See, this is where, right here, actually, before I go, this is where I'm saying the 200 EMA. You do have a breakdown from Donchian. You have a MACD crossing down. If you open here, be short. Okay, you got 1% in about a week. It's good, but that's your risk tolerance. If you want to take the shorter gain like that, great. But I'm looking for going up over the 200 EMA because we're usually going to follow it. See, if we have it here, we have 2.4 because we're in an uptrend. The Donchian really helps you with uptrends. You can see it's in an uptrend. It's kind of consolidating here a bit. It's not doing a whole lot, but even here, kind of consolidating. Back 2021, we got close up, got Donchian going up, got MACD going up. Over 33 days, 2.5% roughly. And that's $2,500 over a month, and you're putting about 3,000 in on leverage, maybe a little bit less with the holdings. Awanda it's basically a loan. They're going to take some of the money. I'm guessing maybe a couple $100. It's kind of like a loan. But I think I'm going to try this strategy going forward. It's a little bit less intensive. I will say a disclaimer: you do have to have a stomach for it. Unless you want to get stopped out and freak out, you're going to have a stomach. Because there are times where you're going to have, if you're holding out, you might have some losses. If say you're trying for 3%, you're not hitting 3% here. You're going to go down about 2. But I mean, if you're holding, you got 9% over half a year. It's $9,000. Not bad. Good little trick. This is what I'm going to start trading going forward. I do set alerts. Go to my alerts page. I do have them. I don't know why they haven't updated from my work one, but I guess they're still there. But you can set alerts for when MACD crosses the signal line. Signal line's orange, MACD's blue. I set an alert for when the MACD crosses zero signal line, and then I'm looking for that Donchian channel break up, new high. You can wait for a little bit for the pullback. You will get a little bit more out of that. I do recommend that because usually when you hit a Donchian channel, you're going to have a pullback. Donchian channel up, you're going to have a pullback eventually. Here, pullback. But if you're above the 200 EMA, you are going to be going up. So I set an alert for the MACD crossing the signal line. I'm looking for a Donchian channel break up. I'm entering here at this open. Yeah, I'm going down. About, I'm going to lose $1,200 right there. But I'm not going to close it. It's on paper. Going up 6% in about 2 months on USD to Canadian dollar. I think it's a good trading setup. Let me know what y'all think. And that's about it for today. I got to end this video. I'm getting a countdown. So let me know what y'all think.